In order to pour into others, we must first pour into ourselves. This analogy reminds me of when we're about to lift off and the flight attendants are conducting the safety instructions. One of the first things that they mention is securing your airbag first before anyone else's. This isn't a selfish act, it is a life-saving one. I also think the same about actions that promote a healthy and wealthy life. It is your divine right to be able to choose you first, pouring generously into your life and then allowing your life to be an expression of abundance, authenticity, beauty, generosity, love, and lived experiences. This way, we can inspire and be of useful service to others. If we focus on something as important as the creation of effective and sustainable routines, we then have a command of our lives that will free us up to have the much deserved you time or our time that we deserve. Sincerely, Sherrise. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Sincerely Sherrise, a podcast, or shall I say a platform centered around wellness, self-care, personal development, creating a positive mindset and growth. I'm your host, Sherrise Marshalek, author of I Am and I Will, the A to Z of positive affirmations and call to actions. Consider me your friend and confidant. Ooh, join me each and every Monday for your weekly dose of positivity. Let's go. Let's get it. Hey, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Please say that you're feeling dutiful, optimistic, and self-actualized. Let me know. Feel free to comment down below how you're feeling. In the past few weeks, we have covered some amazing topics. Finding and living through your purpose, or Ikigai. We have also dived into simplifying your life, followed by living with intentions and making yourself a priority, as well as how to use your time wisely. So let's continue to work on creating the life of our desires and start exploring the power of creating effective and sustainable routines. Are you ready? Please say yes. Oh, routines are composed of a sequence of actions regularly followed. In other words, the things that we do consistently on a constant basis or consistent basis. For instance, washing our hair, brushing our teeth, having a Sunday roast if you're into the grubbing, or journaling at least once or twice a day. Sometimes our routines become second nature to us and we act upon them without even noticing or registering that we're doing them. We can refer to those routines as automatic routines. But today we'll be focusing on intentional routines. Take a few seconds to think about something that you do on a consistent or daily basis. Please comment down below and let us know what that is. Ask yourself, are the routines that I'm currently utilizing effective and or adding value to my life? Can my routines be enhanced or improved? Are there any routines that I can simplify or remove from my life? Have I inherited routines that no longer best serve me? Please take a few seconds or a few minutes even to think about these questions and answer them honestly if you feel compelled to. You don't have to share your answers with anyone. If you want to though, you can comment down below or send us an email. All of the information is in the description. Let's calm our minds and indulge in some breath work. If you're seated, sit with your hands in your lap. If you're laying down, lay with your arms to the sides of your body. If you're sitting, you can also sit with your arms to the sides too. Gently lighten your gaze and close your eyes. Take a deep breath, inhaling deeply for 4 to 5 seconds. And exhale gently for 4 to 5 seconds also. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you inhale deeply and exhale gently, take in the current moment. Acknowledge the calmness of this moment. As you continue to inhale deeply And exhale gently. Channel the power of now. How does it feel to be present? Explore the feeling. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you inhale deeply, welcome joy and positivity into your life. And as you exhale gently, release anything that takes you away from happiness and serenity. Continue inhaling deeply and exhaling gently. Focus your efforts on your breathing and on inner peace, gratitude, happiness, joy, positivity, and the fulfilling moment you're currently experiencing, channeling the power of now. Be present in this moment and every moment that follows. Be grateful for this moment of stillness and presence. Before opening your eyes, if and when you're ready, thank your mind, body, and spirit for their loyalty. Let's continue to have the concept and vision of our ideal lives at the forefront of our minds. We have a desire to explore the infinite possibilities of meaningful or memorable experiences and live our best lives. In order to do that, though, we have to take action. Today is the day that we start to think about the routines that can elevate our daily experiences and welcome the reduction of stress, the creation of healthy boundaries, of a healthy lifestyle, a wealthy lifestyle, a lifestyle filled with abundance, and prioritizing ourselves. In order to pour into others, we must first pour into ourselves. This analogy reminds me of when we're about to lift off and the flight attendants are conducting the safety instructions. One of the first things that they mention is securing your airbag first before anyone else's. This isn't a selfish act, it is a life-saving one. I also think the same about actions that promote a healthy and wealthy life. It is your divine right to be able to choose you first, pouring generously into your life, and then allowing your life to be an expression of abundance, authenticity, beauty, generosity, love, and lived experiences. This way, we can inspire and be of useful service to others. If we focus on something as important as the creation of effective and sustainable routines, we then have a command of our lives that will free us up to have the much deserved you time or our time that we deserve. Let's pay attention to how we utilize our time. During last week's episode, we learned that we all value time so differently. For some, time is a precious commodity. For others, it's an illusion. And most noticeably, in society, it's a social construct that governs the masses. Let's capitalize on this construct and explore how the utilization of time can work to our advantage through the creation of effective and sustainable routines. Let's explore the 24-hour concept. In the modern world, we have an understanding that 24 hours make up a day. It's recommended that 8 of the 24 hours should be used or utilized for restful sleep, which leaves us with 16 hours. A general workday averages approximately 8 hours. Now we have 8 hours remaining. So let's deduct any travel time to get to and from work if necessary. We're now left with whatever that amount is for you, and I'll call it your disposable or recreational hours. Say the final count is 6 hours a day for personal recreation, whether that means indulging in a meal or few, spending time with loved ones, or self-caring. We've just established that if we're following this model, the 24-hour model of life, we have only a quarter of our day to indulge in recreational time. Not to mention, the more we eat, is the more hours we spend digesting our foods and potentially being too tired or lethargic to indulge in the active recreational activities that we can use in our recreational hours. The point I'm making is this. we have to have a good command of our time to take control of our lives. The strategy is not to obsess over time, but to create systems in place to allow us to have a seamless existence without the need to continuously be governed by time. Creating systems, processes, and in this case, routines that will help us to appreciate each moment that is presented to us while being intentional and present in our daily existence. Honoring the infinite possibilities of meaningful or memorable experiences. There are a variety of reasons why people create routines. Whether they're trying to achieve fitness goals, to stay organized, to improve skincare regimes, or be more health conscious. As an example, today we're exploring the concept of creating effective and sustainable routines that are designed for our specific needs in mind, which will promote a life well lived. It's important that I mention setting smart goals, having an action plan or few, and applying discipline activates the creation of routines and accelerates the process of successful gain of your goals. I'll give an example. A few weeks back, I mentioned that I set a SMART goal to have a 4-day work week and a 3-day weekend in order to indulge in Sherrise time, family time, and recreational time free of work and other obligations. It has taken me years to get here because I have a lot of disciplines and enjoy creating limitlessly. However, in the season I'm currently in, I am working on being excellent and producing a higher quality of output. And in order to do that, I have and need to double down on a few disciplines in order to thrive. I knew that in order for me to succeed and actualize the 4-day work week, 3-day weekend, SMART goal, I had to honor the affirmation, desire, and vision by being disciplined, creating an action plan, and immediately putting it into action. In surrendering to the process and acting fast, I have benefited from the infinite, meaningful experiences, including creating a mix that was 2 times longer than any other mix on the platform. I was granted with what feels like endless time to create free of obligations, and I'm able to show up even more energetically and enthusiastically to each occasion with premium fuel in my tank. I am more electric than ever before because I have had the opportunity of creating a routine that also consists of prioritizing my knowledge, inner knowing, health, and wealth across all principles. I am now an active participant in my life and a generous contributor in the lives of others, and you can do the same starting from today. Are you ready for the weekly challenge to help you create an effective and sustainable routine? Please say yes.
Monday.
Evaluate your current routines. Think back to the questions you answered or reflected upon earlier. Create a list of at least 5 routines that you practice daily and identify whether they are automatic or intentional. Let us know in the comments down below what your routines are. Please and thank you. We look forward to seeing what they are. Think about the routines that best serve you and others that you may need to walk away from. The big question here is, do the routines that I am performing help me to achieve the life of my desires? Are they on brand? Know
Tuesday.
your big goal and create smaller, SMART goals that will help you to achieve your larger goal. Sometimes our desires are grandiose, as they should be, and we have a vision of our life or an experience that we'd like to see come to fruition that is larger than life. However, we sometimes get overwhelmed thinking about how we'll be able to achieve that thing or bring it to life. The beauty is when we create our vision, we can craft it however we desire. The process is something to marvel at. This includes creating specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, or realistic, time-bound goals that get us closer to the bigger goal. I was reading a really cool hack regarding accomplishing and creating goals. And the hack was that every time we create a goal, we should have a reward for the completion of the goal. So for instance, when I was creating the latest mix, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb and placed it somewhere random in the house. And so the only way I could get back to my phone and have access to my phone is when I completed the mix. But the crux was, I was in the middle of a juicy conversation, and I purposely disciplined myself to not be able to continue the conversation until I was done with the main goal of the day, and that was creating and finalizing the Sincerely Sherrise mix, which is called Intercept. So make sure that you check that out. Note also that not all of the rewards that we set ourselves have to be monetary or lavish. Be creative and enjoy the process of setting goals and having a reward. Could be a cheeky snack, who knows?
Wednesday.
Get handy with your calendar. Add each of your daily tasks and desires onto your calendar. I'll share mine on the screen so you can see my calendar for today. And the funny thing is, I was chatting with a loved one the other day and joking that I use my calendar like it's a to-do list. And after that conversation, I saw a quote that read, "Use calendars for scheduling instead of to-do lists." And I thought, am I onto something or what? Like, when you're tapped in, tuned in, the instincts come, the inner knowing, the knowledge is presented to you without you even having to go anywhere. So try it and let me know how it works for you to have your to-do list in your calendar.
Thursday.
Silence the noise. Take some time to think about one of your SMART goals for the day and dedicate your efforts to completing that goal or those tasks free of distractions. For me, it's turning my phone off or putting it on Do Not Disturb and leaving it in a room while I get active and do the things that need my undivided attention in that moment. Whether it's having an uninterrupted conversation, cooking, laying on the floor, and welcoming stillness into my life, which I do frequently, or grounding. Comment down below, let us know what you do to silence the noise. Feel free to check out the 7 steps to inner peace, unleashing the power of solitude, which is an episode on the Sincerely Sherrise platform. We're going to add the card up there, and then we'll also put all of the relevant information in the show's description.
Friday.
How you start and end your day truly matters. Create a routine that works with the lifestyle you desire. Do you desire to be the fittest you've ever been? Or to have more time with your loved ones? Maybe you'd like to read for an additional hour every single day. Think about how you can make this happen and create SMART goals that will hold you to this standard. For instance, if your desire is to be the fittest you've ever been, you may start with your diet. Maybe it's something as small as taking 1 less spoon of rice a day or drinking 1 more glass of water a day. Maybe you desire to have a more organized schedule. It may help to add objectives into your calendar from the night before to set yourself up more successfully for the following day. You can take small steps and gradually add to them. Please don't overwhelm yourself with doing too much at once. Do what you can handle.
Saturday.
Be of excellence. The beauty of crafting the life of your desires is creating and setting your own standards. No matter what they are and how they present themselves, be of excellence. We've learned that there is no such thing as perfection, but excellence is a close contender. And you are excellent, therefore you will be of excellence in all that you do. Let's pick up I am and I will, the A to Z of positive affirmations, and read the following affirmation. I am exceptional, and I will value my greatness, intelligence, skills, and wisdom. Let's go. Let's get it. It's your time. It's your time to be excellent. It's your time to be great. You have got this. It's time to reflect. Think about the routines that you've created. Think about the routines that you will be removing from your life. What did you do well? How can you improve your new and existing routines? What SMART goals did you set for yourself? And what do you need more assistance with? Please feel free to let us know if you need a one-on-one consultancy. You have the opportunity and the option to do so by filling out the contact form on sherisemarshallek.com/connect or emailing my team and I directly at info@sherisemarshallek.com. All of the relevant information can be found in the show's description. We would love to be of useful help and assistance to you. It's important that I note that the key to effective routines and sustaining them is consistency. Be consistent and use the tools and resources available to you. Be creative. What could be even more helpful is working on your routine with a reliable loved one, or share at least one of your SMART goals with a trusted accountability partner. For instance, I made a passing statement during a conversation with my mentor recently, and he has been intentionally affirming my desires and planting the seeds that I actually didn't realize were seeds, which are now flourishing. It's been said that when you want something, the whole universe conspires in order for you to achieve it. Please comment down below if you know which book that quote came from. I'll reveal the answer next week, and whoever comments down below correctly gets a special gift from myself and the Sincerely Sherrise team. Before we affirm it, and you say it with me, we have a PSA. Are you ready? And the winners of the Celebrating You gift giveaway are Paula L, Amanda L, Edwin G, Becca S, Gregory R, Cheryl S, Dion C, and Cara F. On the behalf of the Sincerely Sherrise team and I, we'd like to thank you for your continued love and support, and are happy to be gifting these amazing goodies to the competition winners. Congratulations once again. Thank you for joining in and entering to win. Now, say it with me. I am carefully and delicately crafting the life of my desires, and I will create, honor, and be consistent with the routines that will assist in making my desires a reality. Share this episode with at least 3 people. By doing that, you'll be inspiring them to be the best version of themselves and helping them to love and understand themselves from the inside out. If you need a little help affirming, or maybe you love the affirmation in this episode, don't hesitate to grab a copy of I Am and I Will, the A to Z of positive affirmations and call to actions. Join me on Instagram at Sincerely Sherrise or via my personal account at Sherrise Marshallek. I'd love to say hi and engage a little. Don't be shy to take a screenshot of this episode or tag me in a picture of your journal sessions using the workbooks, which are available to download via sherisemarshallek.com/Sincerely Sherrise. Please rate and review the Sincerely Sherrise podcast. This would be so helpful and means so much to my team and I. It only takes a few seconds. And if you'd like to share an affirmation with the Sincerely Sherrise team and I, feel free to head over to sherisemarshallek.com/affirm it to submit your affirmations. Additionally, head over to the blog for some provocative topics, personal journal entries, and so much more via sherisemarshallek.com/blog. Tune in. to the latest Sincerely Sherrise mix to catch a vibe via SherriseMarshallek.com/in the mix with Sincerely Sherrise. Learn more about Inside Out, the World Tour of Wellness Experiences via SherriseMarshallek.com/inside out. As always, thank you so very much for kickstarting your week with me. Until next Monday, have yourself an amazing and blessed week. Sincerely Sherrise. Ciao.